All right, so we got the best tests next, me and Jeremy. So the best test, in regards to the scorecard, you're going to be on a firm surface. So we got the floor here, and then a foam surface, which we're going to be using a foamy book bag to stand on for that. You're going to be doing a double leg stance, single leg stance, and then a tandem stance for both different surfaces, and we're going to assess you regarding that. So I'm going to have you take your shoes off as well as roll up pant legs above your ankle. All right, perfect. So we're going to get started with the double leg stance first. And what you're going to be doing is standing with your hands on your hips with your eyes closed. You're going to try and maintain stability in this exact position for an entire 20 seconds. And anytime you move out of the position, let's say, you stumble or something similar like that, I will be counting the number of errors, and that's how we judge the scorecard and go from there. All right, so you'll be standing with your hands on your hips, with your eyes closed for an entire 20 seconds, and we are going to have you stand just like that on the firm surface, and then we'll do the foam surface later on. And we'll be counting the number of errors on the scorecard. Some of the common errors, just to give you some examples: moving hands off of your hips, opening your eyes, stumbling around, even stepping to the side to try and regain balance, abduction or even flexion of the hip beyond 30 degrees, and then remaining out of the proper testing position for greater than 5 seconds. Those conclude all of the common errors. And then also lifting your feet off to try and regain balance. That's another one that I forgot to mention here. So let's get started with the double leg stance, and then following that we'll do the single leg stance and then the tandem stance, but I'll explain those to you. So whenever you're ready, we're going to do this for 20 seconds. All right, good. So he did not have any errors there. He didn't stumble significantly. He didn't take his hands off of his hips. He didn't go up on his toes to try and regain balance. And so to conclude that, double leg stance, firm surface, no errors there. Next, we're going to do a single leg stance. So you're going to stand on your non-dominant foot, and what's going to happen here is you're going to try and maintain stability for 20 seconds with your eyes closed, kind of similar to the double leg stance, but this time you're going to be on your non-dominant foot. Also, you're going to be placing your hands on your hips. When you close your eyes, then that's when the 20-second timer is going to start. Okay. So I counted 3 errors there. Mixture of him just mainly stumbling to regain balance. That's where I got those errors from. I didn't notice him opening his eyes or remaining out of the proper position for greater than 5 seconds, just to give you an example of how I got that number. All right, next we are going to finish off the firm surface category with the tandem stance. You're going to stand heel to toe with your non-dominant foot in the back, and your weight should be evenly distributed across both feet like you have it right there. Same timing and everything, 20 seconds, hands on your hips, eyes closed just like before. And if you do fall, I will be there to assist you and be a spotter. So whenever you're ready, just like that, eyes closed. Awesome, good. I did not notice any errors there. I did everything perfectly for 20 seconds. And just to note, the max errors for the entire trial is 10. Just to kind of give you a perspective, like I said, the max errors for a trial is 10. To get a 10, an automatic 10 is when you are out of a proper position with your eyes closed, hands on your hips. Obviously, it depends on the stance, but you get an automatic 10 when you remain out of that proper position for more than 5 seconds. So next, we're going to move on to a foam surface. We're going to be using this, and the double leg stance is going to be exactly the same. Eyes closed, hands on your hips, and you're going to be doing that for 20 seconds. As soon as your eyes close, then I will start the timer here. Be here as a spotter as well in case you fall. All right, all good there. I did notice a little bit of leaning, like he was about to stumble. So that would be 1 error right there, the double leg stance on a foam surface. And what I forgot to mention here in the beginning, I apologize. So we did the 20 seconds, but we would do a total of 6 rounds of the 20 seconds, doing the double leg stance, single leg stance, and the tandem stance on both the firm and foam surfaces. So what we're going to do is stay on that surface there. We're going to do single leg stance for a total of 20 seconds. And whenever you're ready, close your eyes and you're set. Okay. I did notice a couple of errors there, considering the difficulty of the test, the single leg stance on a foam surface. He's started to lean to his dominant side, stumbled a little bit, so definitely not out of the norm, but we would document what happened there. Next, we're going to do the tandem stance on the same surface. Like before, you're going to have your feet like that, the heel in front of your back toe, And for 20 seconds, you're going to complete this. I'll be here, of course, as a spotter whenever you're ready. All right, all good there. Did notice an error at the beginning where he was stumbling, and most likely due to his body adjusting to it. Just the one error in the beginning, and then everything else was perfect there. Thank you, Jeremy. And that concludes the BESS test.